Alright, here are two fans that I have installed in my living room and kitchen area. In the living room I have my Hunter Infiniti ceiling fan in bright brass finish from second quarter of 1996. And over here in the kitchen we have I have a Hunter Passport 2 ceiling fan in bright brass finish as well from the fourth quarter of 1999. This fan was actually the first fan I put up when me and my mom moved into this apartment. And it's probably going to be staying up until we move out of here. This one replaced a bright brass low profile that was running a little bit slower than it should have, so that was one reason why I took it down after I saw Metal Pete's video of the white one he had. And also it made me want to put up a white low profile in my bedroom. In doing so I ended up taking down the white Infiniti that was in here. And since then, I've also replaced the Westinghouse LCT with the bathroom dressing room. So these installs are probably going to be, they might be permanent for the rest of this year. I always say that I'm going to keep them the same, but I said that when I moved in here, and I'd already changed out a few of them, except for one of them, so. Yeah, but for now, I really like this install, the way they are, all of them. So I like all of the fans where they are, so I'm not going to be taking any of them down. If I was to swap out any of them, it would be the bedroom one, because that's the one I usually just change out the most. These front fans, like in this area, I want to try to keep the same. So yeah. And the bathroom fan is definitely going to be a permanent one as well, unless I put up the wall layout instead, which I don't see happening right now because the ceiling in the bathroom's a little bit damaged, so I don't want it to get more messed up by putting up another fan. So yeah. So yeah, here's the Infiniti. Here, the reason why I put this fan up is because of the rosewood blades it has. Does think look very nice. I do like the walnut blades on this fan, but for the living room I feel like the rosewood looks a little bit better. So yeah. And I have a noisy guy on the other side of the apartment, like the dining room, so he won't be too noisy in this video. He's been extremely noisy today, so I'm not putting up with it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights on both of the fans. Start off with this one. And this is one thing I really like about it is the spotlight. I could have them all facing up like that so I can see the coloration on the blades a lot better. But I don't want to do it because I feel like doing so would make the coloration on the blades fade after a while. That's just what I feel like could happen, so I don't want to do that. I'll just put on the light on this one. This one does have a CFL in it still, which I will be changing out soon, but for the time being, that's staying in there. Just so I can get some more lighting for my mom, because it lights up the room well, but the LED would definitely be a lot brighter. And having just a single light to give off lighting in the kitchen, it would just be better to have a brighter one in here, so yeah. Let me go ahead and start turning off on no. I'm just going to be showing them on forward, I'm not going to show them on reverse. So yeah. And my mom really does like the Infiniti in the living room. She likes it a lot more than the low profile, she told me. And so this is definitely going to be, it's install I'm not going to be changing out anytime soon. Both of them do have a bit of a hum to them. I'm not sure which one's louder when it comes to humming. Not the birds humming, but yeah. Oh, they're going crazy today. And so I haven't been doing too many videos recently. I've been a little bit busy, and also I just haven't really been getting too many new fans recently. I haven't really got any for quite some time, so which that will be changing a little bit. So stay tuned for that. Also, the fans I still need to record. I can't find a piece for them, and they're missing the shade. One of them's missing the shade that I need to test it. So still have a few of them that I still need to test. Alright, let me go ahead and show it this with the light. calm down. Okay, so this one up close with the light on, with the light off. You can faintly hear the other one in the background if you listen closely. The other bird. Alright. Put the light on. Alright, let me shut off the light. And I've got to show the hunter logos on this side. I honestly wanted it to face the other way, but this fan was a pain to put up, so I just left it the way it was. Alright, now for medium. Shut off the light on this one. Move it up to medium. I'm gonna push the spotlight down a little bit. So it's more equally balanced and aligned. Yeah, the Infiniti definitely goes a little bit faster on medium speed as well. Not by much, but just a tiny bit. Turn the light on this one. I'll just go over here and focus on this one for now, and then I'll go back to the Infiniti. Yeah, both are moving pretty good air on medium. The Infiniti, I feel just a tiny bit more air from it. And that is a good thing because before the Passport 2 was actually the stronger fan out of the two that was in here before, since there used to be a low profile in there. The thing is, the low profile that was in there before ran a little bit slower than it should have. But that was not a good thing. Just a tiny bit slower. Its high speed was more like a medium high, so the one I have in my bedroom now that was new in box, it runs just as fast as these two fans, so yeah. Doesn't move as much air, but moves more than plenty enough of air for me around this time of the year. And when I put an AC, it would be just fine as well. Shut off the light. Move the fan up to high. And this one definitely has a bit of a wobble, so yeah. Alright, shut off the light on this one. And also bring this one up to high. These fans are definitely going to do a great job in the summertime cooling down this part of the house, since this room does get pretty hot, so yeah. And before the Passport 2, there was actually another fan that was already there before we moved here that I took down on the Harvey's just iron 42 inches, which I still have. I just have it in the basement. I might just took it down because my mom didn't want a white fan in the living room, which I can kind of agree because we mostly have brown furniture, so the white wouldn't really match with it. It's more like dark furniture, so the kitchen would look better for white fan, honestly, but the living room wouldn't. So in order for me to have two fans, they need to be the same finish, so I just put the brass one in there. And it really doesn't look too bad in there, the brass fan. I just figured it would look better for white fan with bleach oak blades, since it would match with the walls a lot better. Especially because it's like white and it's like white cabinets and stuff, so. And this one definitely wobbles a lot more in person than it does on camera. It definitely has good wobble to it, but it's nothing concerning like that it'll fall down. But and again, this fan doesn't really get used too much in high speed. Only in the summertime, but not that long. I usually keep this one on medium more than high. So yeah. And the white filter on here is polished brass and the fan's bright brass. I'm still trying to get a bright brass one to go on there, but for now it's it's fine like that. It's not really a big deal. Like I feel like it's kind of starting to went in a little bit more the way with the fan. Before it was a lot more had more of a stronger brass coloration to it. Like it was brand new. Now it's starting to fade. It's a little bit faded now, so yeah. Now let's leave the light on. So this one definitely moves a little bit more air. Yep, this one definitely is a nice fan for the living room. So like this is like something I've always wanted as a kid, like having a fan like gloss blaze spotlight kit in the living room as a kid, and like any type of fan in the kitchen with schoolhouse globe. So yeah. So these are kind of like the ideal fans I would have picked as a kid if they were still selling them when I was growing up. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the power in 3, 2, 1. Let's see which one stops first. My money's on the Passport 2 only because even though this fan's has been used more without a doubt, the Passport 2 is the one that's been used more recently. Essentially, if you don't use the fan for a while, the bearings, I don't know, I feel like the bearings aren't as loosened up. Like they aren't loosened up as much as one that's been used more recently. Since the Infiniti was sitting in my closet for quite some time now, so yeah. Seems to be they're like spinning down at like the same exact rate, so it's pretty hard to tell which one's gonna stop first. Oh, great. Looks like the Infiniti's gonna stop first. Yep. Infiniti stopped, and the Passport 2's about to stop. Almost. Alright, now it's come to a complete stop, so and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.